Continuing with our prop testing for the Eachine Miss Helen 500mm wingspan 2S brushless warbird. I now have a Gemfan Hurricane 6026 long range 2-blade polycarbonate prop. So let's see how this one fares. I tried a 6x3 just standard ABS 2-blade prop on it, and the motor just was not torquey enough for that prop. Just didn't have a lot of punch to it. So I'm hoping that this one with a little less pitch will work out better, and I think the blades are a little narrower than a standard 6x3 ABS prop. So anyway, let's make sure that our control surfaces are working. Alright, into the wind. Alright, launching. Alright, we're in manual mode. Okay, so let's bring it back this way, away from the sun, and see how well it pulls vertical. Oh, that was weird. Huh. It's like it just wanted to stand on its tail. It didn't want to. Until I backed off the throttle. Maybe there's not enough angle in the motor. I'm not sure. Well, it certainly seems to have good power, but that's kind of weird. Maybe it just doesn't. You know, some of these planes, it's a 500mm wingspan. Maybe it just doesn't do well with the 6-inch diameter prop. You know, maybe that diameter prop was just too much for it. I don't know. Let's try it again. But yeah, it definitely has enough power to pull those loops, but I'm having to get off the throttle to make it rotate. And it could be because of the wind too. I don't know. It's pretty breezy out here right now. Let's see. The rolls, I don't know, they look about the same. I was going downwind there, you know, so the wind is chasing me on that. Let's see. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see how speedy it is coming upwind. Not too bad. Now it's going downwind. I backed off the throttle there. Alright, stay away from the sun. Alright, let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, it seems to climb vertical pretty well with that prop. I'm curious to see how much flight time I'm going to get with it, but that's a Gemfan Hurricane 6026 2-blade polycarbonate prop. Yeah, those rolls aren't too bad. Now that's going into the wind. Coming into the wind now. Try a left roll. I didn't have a lot of speed there. Coming downwind. It'll speed up going downwind. Pretty quiet prop. Watch the truck. Yeah, the 6x26 polycarbonate prop. Ooh, almost ran out of the elevator there. Seems to have sufficient power. I would say it's definitely on par with the stock prop. I wish I had calmer conditions to really test it out, but from what I can see, it seems to have plenty of power. Pretty good speed through the air, you know, for rolls. Don't you think? Doesn't it look like it has pretty good power? Those are pretty wide loops, and I've done several of them. So I think that this might be a pretty good candidate as an alternative prop. I'm gonna have to really test it again, you know, in calmer conditions, because it's pretty breezy out here. So it's really hard to tell just how much power it's given me, you know. But it certainly looks like it climbs really well. So I think, you know, after testing just a standard 6x3 60/30 ABS 2-blade prop on it, and it just didn't seem like the motor had enough torque to spin it fast enough to even give me as much power as the stock prop. I think that the 6026 is probably as large a diameter prop as you want to go with on this warbird, but it certainly looks like it's going to perform just fine on this prop. I would say it has at least as much power. Let's see, because I'm getting my haptic right now, guys, and it's still pulling big huge loops. So it looks to me like you might get a little better performance with this prop than with the stock prop, but once again, I would like to test it in calmer conditions before I make up my mind about it. But it certainly looks like it's going to be a good candidate for an alternative prop. And I think I had my timer set for 6 minutes, so let's bring it back and see if we can set it down and then check how much voltage we still have in it, because I was full throttle a lot on that flight. Wow, I can't get it down. I had to completely shut the motor off to get it to descend. Okay, so let's come over here and see how much voltage we still have in the pack. 7.6, 3.8, 3.8. So that's not bad, considering let me see, I think I had it in the air for about 6.5 minutes. 6 minutes and 18 seconds. So probably going to get 8 minutes of flight time with that prop. Alright, that's a wrap on this episode. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time on the TinkerzLab.